In just the last hour, we are learning that the person who is already one of the world's richest people, if not the richest, Elon Musk, could become now like the richest by a mile. Maybe the world's first trillionaire after 3/4 of Tesla's shareholders just late today voted yes on a new pay package for Musk. That's a meeting that just wrapped up. And here's his response in a couple of minutes. Listen to this.
Thank you, everyone. I'd like to thank the Tesla board for their immense support. We have a fantastic board, fantastic group of shareholders. Thank you all.
So it's not as simple as he's going to get a big bonus or like a big raise or whatever. He's basically got this huge amount of stock over the next 10 years. And he's got to help the company hit some pretty lofty targets to get it. But bottom line, it could net him something like $878 billion. That's more than Belgium's GDP. I mean, it depends on how things play out with the company, but it is obviously not without at least a degree of controversy. Brian Chung is covering this one for us. And this is just so interesting here because obviously there are people who say that we shouldn't have, the country shouldn't have billionaires, shouldn't have trillionaires, would go without saying, and Elon Musk will become the world's first. How does it work? Like, how does this new payment plan actually work? And what was the rationale for giving him this major, effective raise?
Yeah, and again, what we're talking about here were the shareholders, those that have a vested interest in Tesla, saying, you know what, we're okay with not getting dividends. We're okay with not getting more share buybacks. We're okay with giving essentially that same capital to the leader of this company in a 75% vote, so an overwhelming majority. But I want to point out, it's not that he's being paid $1 trillion in cash today. He has to hit a number of targets. Targets like, for example, growing Tesla from a $1.5 trillion company right now to an $8.5 trillion company. And then there are all these tranches with these number of goals that he needs to hit. Things like selling 20 million vehicles, 10 million active full self-driving subscriptions, 1 million Optimus robots. This is the kind of human-like robot that they hope to sell, as well as 1 million robo-taxis. And they need to hit these valuation milestones in order for him to get that full $1 trillion, which, again, is an unfathomable amount of money, but it's something that he's not going to get today. Yet tomorrow. He needs to stick with the company basically for about 10 years. But I think one reason why shareholders wanted to enrich him so much is because they saw what happens when he's distracted, when he goes over to Washington, D.C., starts to turn his attention towards Doge. What happened during that process? Tesla stock tanked. It's since back up since he's refocused his attention. But again, that's a big reason why shareholders find it valued to give him this kind of money.
Brian Chung, super interesting. We'll watch to see what happens on that front. Appreciate it.